Hi everyone, and welcome to another weekly connection. Now today we're going to be talking to Lord Katumi, although Lord Saint Germain is standing behind me as my support system, and we're going to have a great talk about the sacral aura and chakra. So I wore orange just for the occasion. All right, let's use the spray, and let's use the Cosmic Thrust Oil, our perfect duo. And oh, I got a big drop, must need it. Rub it in your hands. Good. And this brings your aura together, your energy together, up through your aura. Good. Cup your hands together. Just breathe that in, and this realigns you. And if you're having issues in the middle of the day, or you're feeling scattered in any way, shape, or manner, you just do this and it will bring you back into alignment. All right? And now we're going to bring us together in time and space. There we go. All right. So this is going to be interesting. I really don't know what I'm doing. Of course, I never really do. But anyway, Lord Katumi requested this session today because of where we are, humanity, and where we are in the ascension process and what we need to do now. So his big thing, of course, are all the issues of the sacral chakra, all of your shoulds and should nots, as we call them. So let's define that we were all raised with certain doctrines, that we all have been taught. Like when Pat and I first got together, we were both raised Catholic. So I laughed and I said, oh, cool, we have the same neuroses. Because, you know, religions kind of teach you to be a little neurotic, right? With good intentions. So, in other words, we had those same limited beliefs that we had to overcome through our sacral chakra. And I'm not saying it's anything about religion or Catholicism or anything like that, because you know, you may still wind up with the same belief systems once your sacral chakra is in alignment, but the difference is, and there is a huge difference, is choice. Choice is what makes the sacral chakra in balance, not doctrine. Not, I was told that if I do this, I'm going to go to hell. Not that. Not, you know, God's going to strike you dead if you do blah, blah, blah. Not that. Not even, if I tell a lie, is it a mortal sin or a venial sin? Depends on the lie. No. No. None of that. I will choose not to lie because I choose to be in the vibration of truth. You see the difference? So I'm not going to choose the negative, the lie. I'm going to choose the light, the truth. I'm not going to judge another person because of their religion, because they don't believe the way I'm going to believe and they're going to go to hell. I'm going to say that all people of all religions, as long as they have a good heart and they are good people, is fine with God. That's what I choose. So you will give up a lot of limited belief systems, a lot of those negative things that, in all honesty, were brought about by the church controlling the masses. And I have nothing against religion because I think it does wonders for a lot of people. I do. Once your consciousness expands to choice, not doctrine, not rote memory, not what you were told to do, you expand to that choice. So you're going to make the choices based on what is the most light decision. What is the most conscious, loving decision? And that's when the sacral chakra comes into balance. Because now I am functioning from my choices. And my choices all have to do with love. And as we said last time, happiness. I want to be happy. So if I go around telling lies or hating people or condemning them because they're this way or that way, I'm not happy inside. Anyone who condemns another person is not happy, is not coming from love for sure, but they're not happy. In fact, they tend to be a little curmudgeon-y. Unhappy. And because of that unhappiness, they need to try to convince you that their way of thinking is correct, because they can't be wrong. Again, their ego is driving, and the ego drives that sacral chakra so strongly. And we need to get our egos to say, you need to take a nap. Right? Chill out, you know? What are you all excited about? Your ego should never be like, bah, 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 bah. That's your ego. Because when you're coming from consciousness, when you're coming from this place, that's not how you respond. You respond smooth, cool, and happy. Understanding. So if you're coming from emotion, out of control, emotion, you know, we've all have the feeling where it just comes up inside of us and we're like, that's your ego. You may think you're righteous. You might be able to pontificate all sorts of stuff, but it's still your ego. I may agree or disagree, but I'm probably not going to listen to you because it's your ego. So our job is to take all those emotions. Remember, the sacral chakra is all about emotions. Take those emotions and bring them into love and understanding, or consciousness. And as we say, true compassion doesn't care. When I'm really compassionate towards you, then I love you. And I don't care, because it's not what matters. My opinion isn't what matters here. Your opinion is not what matters. Get over it. It's coming from and emanating that love and understanding and compassion. That is what matters. What's up here in your brain and you go yada 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 does not matter. This matters. Your heart matters. Your words coming from love. Your words coming from a belief system or hatred or anything unconscious are so hurtful, and they are so negative to you more than anyone that you could ever say them to. So in the sacral chakra, we choose love. It's a choice. You know, I'm in a 43-year marriage, and I won't tell you it's wonderful every second. You know, because we're human beings and people are different. But we have learned to stand on your ego. People ask me, what is the secret to the longevity of marriage? And I said, shut your ego up. It's actually the key to happiness in life. Shut your ego up. Just stop doing that. It's a choice. And you have to undo those limited beliefs. Whatever it is you think is so doggone important is not that important. It's amazing. When you die, that's not the question. The question is, how important was that? No. The question is, what was in your heart? What was in your heart? That's all that matters. Every part of your life review, and you go through several, is always the same question. What was in your heart? So we need to practice coming from our heart, choosing love more and more. And the more we do that, the more our heart expands, and the more it fills, and the more that we as light seeds shift Not only ourselves, but the planet and the people on it. And this is our job. And this is Lord Kutumi's message. This is his quest, is to help us get our sacral chakras in alignment, to help us choose. Because the sacral chakra is all about choosing love. So let's practice getting online right now. So we're going to bring that light from the source. I went the wrong way. From the source coming down. Good. And that yummy golden light, that is that strength of the Father. Clarity, wisdom, joy. And we bring that right down out our feet to the earth, to the Mother. And she grabs onto us, right? And she's like, whoo-hee, I'm so glad you're here. Right? And then we grip around the grid and we come up, and it comes up with an essence of herself in it that is all that nurturing and loving and all that kind, compassionate feeling that you get from a mother. That nurturing. And it comes back to source, and then it orbits around. And we bring it around and around and around. And we wear that tether, and it feels good. And when you wear the tether, it's the first step in helping to quiet your ego, because now you're connected and you're strong. And when you're not, the ego goes debba 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 debba, right? So it quiets us. And then we bring it up and out our aura, right? Because we wear it like a waterfall of light into the root aura. Again, dissolving all old human patterns that are in our DNA. And then to the sacral. And we better soak that, right? This, I think that, the majority of our lessons come from this chakra right now on planet Earth while we're on 3D. So really work on this one. This is, like I said, Lord Kutumi's thing. I tease him a lot about it. So we bring it out and we saturate that aura. And now we saturate again the solar plexus, and this is our power center. And this is where we show our consciousness, really. Because this is where our thought patterns are. And this is where others see, are you coming from ego or are you coming from love? And then when we radiate it out our heart, they see that love. And they want to be in that love too. We all want love, right? And then we bring it up to our throat, and they see that all we are and all we say and all we do is that love. And then your third eye, where you're like, yeah, I'm a light seed. I'm wearing my light. I'm happy to do it. I don't mind being a juice bar because I get so much more out of it. And my crown shows you that I'm on track. I wear that crown proudly. And I radiate that light out 18 inches so you can have some too. So you can get on board and be loved too. And we'll all work this together. Because this is our job as light seeds. We work it ourselves and we help others too. And we wear this shield 24/7 so that we can become more loving and compassionate beings. 24/7. And really, that's all there is to it. We just keep doing it. And we get better and better and better. And we grow more and more and more. So let's work on wearing our shield every moment of every day so that we can be and radiate that light together. All right. I hope you enjoyed it. This was from Lord Kutumi. And I will see you next week. I love you all, and take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.